Hello, I'm Mallory, and I'm a mindset transformational coach, assisting people to reprogram that mind to live the life of their dreams and manifest whatever they want. We're constantly manifesting good and bad. We just are natural manifestors. It's what it is. But yeah, so a big part of it though is that we are all delusional. We are. This matrix world makes it seem like everything's real and everything's hard, but once you realize that your imagination is the 4D, and your imagination creates your reality, and your thoughts and your words create your reality, that's when you have full control over your delusion, over your dream. And something I actually noticed recently too is I'm really getting into saying, infinite intelligence, guide me on my divine path. Infinite intelligence, I only desire to be on my divine path. And recently I had been applying for management jobs because all I really want to do, and what I am doing, is be a mindset coach. And I've been saying it for years, but I've never really, law of assumption, I've kind of been in the waiting room. When you get to law of assumption, you can't be in the waiting room, because if you're in the waiting room, law of assumption, all right, or more waiting. You have to just go for it and do whatever you want to do. Dream big, be what you want, and it happens. That's the beauty of law of assumption. Whatever you assume is true. It's very powerful. So going back to when I said infinite intelligence, I only want to be on my divine path, and I was applying for jobs, management jobs. I had a really good interview, and I was set up for a second interview, and the woman that I interviewed with, she said that the district manager would get back to me around Tuesday because it was a holiday weekend and everything. And I was like, oh, okay. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'll take this job and then I'll do my coaching on the side. But what happened on Tuesday, I didn't hear anything back. And then the following day, I was just like, I'll probably just hear from him, on Wednesday or something. And then the following, 2 days later, I got an email saying that position was filled. And I was like, I had a great first interview, what the hell? And I think it really had more so to me as telling infinite intelligence that I only want to be on my divine path. That job had to be cleared out because it's not on my divine path. It's just wasting time. This is my divine path. I am here to transform minds and help people become the best version of themselves, and also bringing them to the truth that God is their supply and God is everything. Everything. God is your financial success. God is your job. God is everyone. God is everything. So God is my supply is my new mantra. It's the truth. It is the truth. And it completely, if you're dealing with any lack or limitations, it's God is my supply is the holy grail of everything. So I do believe that if you really focus and you really just want to be on your divine path, and you have to go within, you can search all these videos and all of that, but it's not gonna, they are helpful. I've done plenty of that and they've been extremely helpful. But when you really go within and be like, what do I really want? If I was to die tomorrow, would I look back and be happy with what I did in my life? If I was to say this yesterday, I'd say no. No, there's a lot of things I've created that I love, but there's just so much more opportunity for me, and that's the truth. If this whole world is a delusion, and I've been so focused on the matrix and the lacks and just the lack mindset and the scarcity mindset and the struggling to make the money, it's just that is fucking behind me. No, I'm not dealing with that anymore. And the fact that I know the truth of too is that there's only now. That's the beauty of law of assumption too, is there's only now. So if you say right now you are whatever you want to be, especially using the I am statements, because that's everything. I am is God. I am is what creates. Then that's what will happen. And if you persist in that, the 3D has no choice but to conform to that. No choice. Because the 3D is your imagination. A little lagged. It's a little bit behind. But that's why you have to imagine for good. If you're already delusional, might as well dream big. Quit with that small shit. That's just the matrix keeping you down. You are a creator. You are very, very, very powerful. And the matrix wants to keep you small. Oh, you're just a human. You're just a man. You're just a boy. You're just a girl. You're God. Like, use that imagination for good. I've especially recently, because I've also been going through a lot of the lack mindset in the past, and I've just learned that you're constantly imagining whenever you're just like even daydreaming. If you start to think about something negative, no. I like sometimes in my imagination, if I start to think about something negative, I like to pretend that it's just like a whiteboard and I'm just erasing that bad thought, and then I'm imagining the complete opposite or something good that I do desire to happen. Because as much as we think, oh, you're just imagining, no. Your imagination is creating. You are creating. So quit that bullshit of imagining bad things. Quit that bullshit of feeling internally like bad gut feelings. And that's another thing too. If you start to feel like a weird, bad gut feeling, say no, I don't accept this. I'm turning this feeling into the complete opposite of whatever it is you want. And God, is it so helpful. And it's true. If you get rid of those bad feelings and put in the complete opposite feeling and just continue your day, you feel so powerful because you're like, I did create that. I'm so sick. So I'm like, I'm telling you, it's so fucking real. It is. You just have to switch it all. You have to be the master of your mind and create what you desire. It's just so important, so important. Turn all those bad thoughts into the opposite, good thoughts. And before you know it, in the following weeks, all of this good stuff is happening. And you're like, it's because you created it. Good job. And another thing, my mantra, God is my supply. God is my supply. Not a day as I wake up. Thank you, God, for this day. God is my supply. Thank you for big, wonderful, happy surprises. And, thank you for this beautiful, abundant day. It's just so important to keep those thoughts positive. It really is. And, yeah. So I ask that you turn if you're watching this and you already have an amazing life, good for you, hell yeah, with keeping that delusion positive and creating that reality for yourself. But if you're watching this and you're getting triggered a lot, those triggers are exactly what you have to revamp. Trust me, I was trigger happy for a long time, very trigger happy, and I'm just not accepting that anymore, especially since I had a spiritual awakening and I know that this ego mind is just artificial intelligence. Fuck that. I'm going to the truth. My soul, God, I am everything that I desire to be, and everything is always working out for me, and I get everything that I want. That's my new mantra, and that's exactly what's going to show up in my world, because you have to be stubborn and you have to believe in yourself. I trust myself completely is also something very important and very helpful. So I hope that some of these tips were helpful for you. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching my video, and there's going to be a lot more. I'm actually going to start to do a lot of shorts of affirmations that have really helped me. So I'm going to be getting short happy on this channel. But thank you so much for watching. God is my supply. God is your supply. And I'll see you soon. I love you. Bye bye.